one of the things I've gotten from Stoicism is the idea that the giant challenge that's in front of us is there to develop a latent strength that we haven't awakened yet.
Absolutely.
And this is a different way of looking at challenges, different than what I even looked at challenges for the longest time. It's the whole thing about Hercules. Hercules would not have developed the great strength, the great muscular structure, and be able to do his own feats of strength had he not had to wrestle with demons. It's the very demon that was the good thing that helped develop a very good thing in him, which was strength. Well, the demon for us right now is the pandemic. And we're being asked to call up reservoirs and strengths and abilities that maybe we never really looked at before. Maybe we never really developed before. I'm also thinking back to the strongman training, and I ended up, writing my own book about that experience with Anything Is Possible. And I'm holding in there a whole lap of horseshoes, nails, bolts, and screws, I don't know, all of which I bent. And I'm saying it because I'm still like a little boy. I'm just giddy with excitement and pride that I can say it. But when I went there that morning, I thought I was going to learn tricks, and I thought I was going to learn misdirection and magic kind of ways of bending metal. But what I learned was, no, there is a mindset, there is a method, there a technique, technology, whatever you want to call it. But I had to call forth what was in me that I didn't know was there in order to put a nail through a board. I still remember that moment. You were right there with me. You're in the photo I have of that moment, which is etched in my brain, because when I put a nail through a board, life changed from that moment forward. Realized there is more potential within us than what we typically realize. And if we just sit on the sofa and watch television and Netflix binge or whatever the trend is these days, they don't get to awaken that. But we have the opportunity to awaken it, and what looks like it could be really negative could actually be a useful tool for our own further development, including a pandemic.